Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got something pretty interesting to go over. Somebody that has played through Pokemon Legends Arceus has done a spoiler-free review for people to take a look at and kind of help decide whether they're going to buy the new game. Now all the media sources that were supposed to have uploaded their reviews and stuff, apparently that embargo has not lifted yet. That'll probably come at some point this week, but I thought this was quite an interesting review to take a look at and will help you decide whether you're going to buy the new game or not. So if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content. Ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, this is the Twitter thread. It's by Laura, and she will be linked in the description down below. And as you can see, she's done quite a hefty review of Pokemon Legends Arceus. So we're going to take a look at this, break it down, and see what they've basically experienced when they played Pokemon Legends Arceus. We also have something else that's quite interesting to go over at the end of the video as well. But let's start off with this. So they say it's no secret that retail copies of the new Pokemon game are out in the wild after retailers started breaking street date. With no review or even preview articles out 5 days pre-release, I think it's time for my spoiler-light preview of my first 40 hours with a retail copy. So they've played 40 hours of Pokemon Legends Arceus, and as I say, there's no like massive spoilers in this Twitter thread. I just read it all. It's nothing that like reveals anything at all. That like there's no images, there's no like new Pokemon reveals or anything like that. It's just all about the game. So this is a really good Twitter thread to take a look at if you're unsure on whether you're going to buy the game or not. Anyway, they start off by saying, so how is Pokemon Legends Arceus? It's the most I've enjoyed a new Pokemon game in years, and I say this as someone with 1,000 plus hours shiny hunting in every game this gen. As an obsessive level Pokemon fan since the series' inception, I'm in awe of this game. It's not flawless, but it's ambitious. That is a very promising start. So people that have played this game have said that it's like the best Pokemon game they've played for a very long time, which is of course what you want to hear. And just the sheer amount of joy that this game seems to be bringing to people, I'm so excited to play it, and it's so close. But yeah, let's carry on reading the review. So at its core, Pokemon Legends Arceus feels Pokemon, made in the Breath of the Wild engine, stripped back to focus on the Gotta Catch 'em All tagline with a dose of beginner's first Monster Hunter excursion and hunt structure, and a robust side quest system to build up an evolving hub town. So yeah, it's kind of a mix of Breath of the Wild, Pokemon's Gotta Catch 'em All system, and then Monster Hunter, all wrapped into one nice little package. They then go on to say, so how does it actually play? Well, the core gameplay loop is pick up quests from a hub town, then head out to large but contained zones to complete those quests and work towards Pokedex completion through captures and battles. So that's kind of just the idea that we had about this game anyway. You know, we saw Jubilife Village with all the quests and everything. We have like the stars and stuff that you have to kind of complete to progress through the game, unlock new areas and stuff. So yeah, you do those quests. And then you obviously report back to the Galactic team or whatever. But of course, when you're doing those quests, that's where you find the Alpha Pokemon, Shiny Pokemon. You do the Pokemon battles, you got to catch everything. And that's how you like fill up the Pokedex whilst you're doing all of these quests. These areas, while contained zones like Monster Hunter, feel larger and grander in scope, designed in ways that take exploration to explore, but open up to more quick traversal as traversal options unlock. Once you're through the tutorial, you're just sort of left to wander and explore without hand-holding. Go catch Pokemon and work on your Pokedex, no interruptions, just go have fun. That's something I'm really looking forward to doing, because there's like no kind of rush to do everything. There's no rush to go do all the quests and complete it as quick as possible, because you can just explore and enjoy the vast different areas in Pokemon Legends Arceus. And I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot more secrets that are going to be like, I hope anyway, that there's just like loads of secrets that you can just find in like different areas if you do go exploring. I want you to be rewarded for going out and exploring, like potentially rare Pokemon pop up in like different situations. I would love that to happen, because then it just gives you like more rewards for just going out and enjoying the game. Then they go on to say, catching takes place two ways, overworld captures or traditional battles. So we know a lot about this. The traditional one is where you obviously just battle the Pokemon and then weaken it and then throw the Pokeball after. And then we of course have the overworld captures where you can sneak up to the Pokemon and then catch them. And that's obviously the two different ways. So TLDR, if you can sneak up near a Pokemon, get behind it and throw a Pokeball unseen, you might catch it without a fight. And then failing that, or if it breaks out, you can initiate a turn-based battle. So Pokemon can break out of Pokeballs. We haven't actually seen it happen yet in any gameplay or anything like that. So we weren't really, I mean, we kind of were like 99% sure they could break out. It would have been a bit dumb if like no Pokemon could break out of Pokeballs, but there's the confirmation on that. They then go on to say the ability to catch Pokemon often without battles for low-level creatures or once you have better catch rate balls alleviates much of the feared grind in the new Pokedex system, which focuses on researching multiple of a species. They then say basically there's a few different levels of Pokedex completion now. So saw the species, caught one of the species, earned 10 points of research tasks on the species, 100% completed the research tasks. So there's quite a few things to do to complete like one Pokemon's page in the Pokedex, which why this game is so big and there's so much to do, because how many Pokemon are in the game? I'm not actually 100% sure. I think the Pokedex has been leaked. I'm not sure on the exact number. And of course, there's going to be some Pokemon that you won't be able to catch multiple times, like I'm guessing the legendaries and stuff. But for your normal average Joe Pokemon like Starly, you're going to have to catch it a bunch of times to complete the actual 100% page of the Pokedex. So if you are a completionist and you want to get your money's worth out of the game and you want to do everything, you're going to be catching a lot of Pokemon in this game. So 10 tasks is enough to register as a completed entry. Tasks are specific to the species and may include X number battled, Y number caught, Z times seen a movie, etc. Some tasks are worth double points toward Dex entry registration. So I really like that idea as well. It's not like the exact same quest for every single Pokemon. So like take Weasel and Starly for example. It's not like catch 10 Starly, catch 10 Weasel. Watch Starly do this, watch Weasel do that. There's actually different quests for each individual Pokemon. So you can kind of see the thought that's been put into this game just from things like that. So then side quests are often more specific and tied into the development of a hub town and range from being sent to investigate reports of a shiny Pokemon to discovering the mystery of an orb of flame spotted flying between trees to catch a species to help with farm work in town. So shiny Pokemon seem to be quite I don't know, implemented into this game. Now, we don't know the shiny hunting methods yet. We're still waiting on the data mines. We don't know anything about it. We just know that shiny Pokemon are in this game. Overworld shinies are in the game. Alpha Pokemon can be shinies. We don't know if the starters are shiny locked. We don't know if the legendaries are shiny locked. Again, that will all come out once the games get data mined. But the fact that there's specific side quests that tell you to investigate reports of a shiny Pokemon, that sounds to me that there's like it's like a Red Gyarados situation where you're guaranteed a shiny. Now, whether this is going to be like the same shiny Pokemon for everyone or not, I don't know. But if you have to go and investigate a shiny Pokemon, I feel like that's going to always be a shiny, which will be cool. Like, your 100% shinies are always nice. You know, not if they're like all over the game, but of course, like the Red Gyarados or the Haxorus for in black and white and stuff like that. Like, it's nice to see these 100% of the time shinies. Additionally, you'll be collecting crafting resources and recipes to make new items, balls, lure foods, ways to sneak up better on Pokemon, etc. And then they go on to say you'll be crafting most of your tools as you adventure. This is the most Pokemon has felt like a living world. NPCs acknowledge other regions. So I don't know if they're going to talk about other regions with their names that we're used to, like Kanto, Johto, Ho, and stuff like that, or they're going to have like their pre-names, like Hisui is for Sinnoh. Will all these other regions have a before name as well? I'm not really too sure, but they then go on to say new villagers move into your town. So that's cool. I don't know if it's like Animal Crossing where it's different villages or it's like the same person at the same point of the game. Pokemon have new animations and behave differently to each other. New move animations, battles are faster and take place in your actual location. NPCs acknowledge existing Dex lore with quests. Your catches are contextualized as field research, never meant to be permanent. Your creatures live on a farm until released back to their natural environments. New species found lead to real improved understanding by locals. The new gameplay flow is incredibly satisfying but will be divisive potentially. I love it personally. I think that's just going to be one of those things, like you either love it or you hate it. From what I've seen, I absolutely love the direction that Pokemon have gone with this game in terms of the battling. But again, I can see how it's not going to be for everyone, you know. A lot of people just want it to be like it always has been, and that's fair enough. So traversal is increasingly opened up by certain ride Pokemon which help cross big areas faster when backtracking for dex completion. It's super fluid to swap on the fly between traversal options. I really like that from the gameplay trailers that we've seen, like where they're on Weird Deer and then they're about to jump off a cliff and then they quickly go into HDvee Braviary. Everything moves so fast, nothing makes you pause and wait. New moves are alerted as a message on screen to teach when you're ready for a break, not as a forced pacing break. Same for evolutions, and even catch animations. Throw a ball, start walking away, be on your way to the next catch, and get a notification if the lady catch, if the last catch, I think that's supposed to say, actually worked, which is really, really cool. Again, just helps keep the pacing of the game constantly. So then we've got the combat mechanics. This is a really big review, by the way, so again, massive shout out to Laura for doing this. The dex and number of moves available is much smaller, but the new agile and strong style moves and turn order alteration make a huge change to combat depth. I really hope they stick around. So yeah, dex and number of moves available is much smaller, so obviously it's not going to be a full Pokedex, and the moves that are available in this game are going to be much smaller, but apparently that makes up for like how good the battles are and stuff. Basically, every move can be done a little stronger or weaker in exchange for a better position in turn order. Basically, do a weaker Thunderbolt, you might get to do a second attack in a row before the enemy retaliates, which could be stronger form, hoping for a kill. And again, we know all about the agile and strong style and stuff like that. These speed altered moves take double PP, and the strong style in particular is only for if you're confident it will kill, as it usually opens you up to turns of being vulnerable to multiple attacks from the enemy before you get another turn. Such a nice quality of life change. You can now, at any time from the pause menu, relearn any Pokemon move that they forgot or choose not to learn instantly. That is a really good quality of life update, so you don't have to go anywhere to relearn moves. If you accidentally forget a move on like your Rowlet or something, just go into the menu, go into the Pokemon, and they can relearn any move at any time. That is such a good idea. Your Pokemon's move list is like a 5e D&D wizard spellbook. I've never played D&D, so I'm not sure about that, but it says anytime outside battle you can change your 4 prepared attacks. So I guess that could be really useful for like different battles you're about to take and stuff. In terms of game length, I'm not being 100% thorough on the Pokedex or side quests, and I'm estimating 50 hours-ish to get through the main quest, with very clearly signposted post-game content to work on after that I expected to add considerably. Approximately 10 hours per zone so far, so it sounds like quite a bulky game, and that's just the main storyline. Of course, if you want 100% complete it, there's a lot more to do. There are trainer battles, but there are few and far between, and usually less challenging than optional tough wild encounters. If you want to beat the story trainers, they won't pose a huge progression block to those taking their time, but challenges are out there if you seek them. Shiny Pokemon. Okay. So, overworld shinies are back. The overworld huge angry boss monsters with red eyes can be shiny. They're the alpha Pokemon. If one of those is shiny, you can save next to it, and it will be there if you reload the save. Have not tried that with regular shiny spawns. Apparently that's just the same anyway. We went over that not too long ago in a previous video, which is really, really cool. So if you see a shiny, you just save next to it, and then if anything happens, like you fail it, you can just reload the save and it'll still be there. Shiny spawns sparkle and make a noise in the overworld. The 4 non-side quest shiny mons I have so far all come from species I have 100% completed the Pokedex entry for, or the Dex entry for one of their evolutionary line. Not confirmed, just my experience. So this could be a new method, again, not confirmed, but the fact that Laura had 4 shiny side quest mons and had 100% completed the Pokedex entry for, or the Dex entry for one of their evolutionary lines. So maybe completing a Dex entry for a Pokemon completely will boost their shiny odds. It makes sense that that would be the direction they would go, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, all I will say is, if you're the kind of person who wants Pokemon to feel more grand in scope, faster paced, with less pauses in action, creatures you actually have to learn about, and the Pokedex to feel like a proper achievement to complete, this game is amazing. For everyone begging for the Pokemon formula to do something new, you got what you wanted. It won't be everyone's tastes, but it's an incredibly neat video game I can't praise enough as a long-time fan craving something new. If you're worried that the lack of reviews or hands-on previews for Pokemon Legends Arceus was because the game was not good, fear not, it's a really impressive, ambitious title. So excited to play this game, man. So this is just a review from Laura, and honestly, from what they say, it sounds like a really, really good game. And I'm not just saying this. I know that people out there that are like, oh, Pokemon YouTubers are always just gonna like say the best things about Pokemon games because I don't even know because it's Nintendo. That's generally not the case. Like, well, in my experience, I'm just a fan of Pokemon. You know, I've played it since I was 5 years old. I'm 26 now. So when you've played something for over 2 decades, you're obviously going to get excited about when a new game comes out. And when there's reviews about it like this good, I'm obviously going to be excited about it. I don't even know why people even get annoyed at other people's happiness of a new game coming out. It is what it is. I don't even know. But this game sounds incredible, and this is just one review. Of course, more reviews should come out this week, because, I mean, the game comes out this week. I think with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, I think all the reviews came out like 2 days before the games dropped, so we could be seeing reviews happening as early as Wednesday. And if that is the case, we'll break them down, take a look at them, see what other people are saying. But this sounds like a very solid review. Sounds really, really good about the game. And as well as that, I just want to quickly go over this. This was posted by Dark Detective, and they said Pokemon Legends Arceus pre-orders at the Japanese retail chain Kong have increased 21% in a single Sunday from 486 to 589 units following leaks. So Kong isn't representative of the full market, but 103 new pre-orders in one day is the most extreme movement I've ever seen here. So I've obviously not seen all the leaks. I'm sure a lot of you guys watching haven't seen all the leaks, but basically what this means is that people have seen the leaks and been like, okay, that game looks really good, I'm a pre-order it now. Because a lot of people wait for the leaks, and then that kind of decides whether they're going to buy the game or not. But the fact that, you know, we've had the biggest increase on this shopping website or whatever since the leaks came out, and everyone's been like, yeah, I'm definitely getting that game now, obviously means that it's a good game. Because everyone that's seen everything about the game have been like, yeah, I want to be a piece of that. So yeah, that's obviously just really, really positive news as well. But that's going to be everything for today's video. Sorry it's such a long one. Again, massive shout out to Laura for doing this massive spoiler review. Spoiler-free review, should I say. Again, because not many people have done it. And a lot of people that have done reviews have just done like loads of spoilers and stuff. And I wanted to go over one because I myself don't want it spoiled for me, and also I don't want to spoil it for you guys or anything. So this is obviously one of the best reviews that I could find. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new. That's everything from me. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.